Welcome to Paige and Cage, the show for men who want champagne women with top water personality. I'm Paige, assembled like a sex doll, but up here, it's more like a group chat that should have been muted years ago. And yes, I am in a jacuzzi, which, like my dating life, is slightly steamy and one wrong move away from a UTI. But I digress. Here at the Push Show, we're expanding. Financially? No. But spiritually? Also no. So lower your standards and then lower them again. It's time to get uncaged. It's game time, and tonight we're playing Two Truths and a Lie. Here's how it works. Two things are true, one's made up. It's your job to comment the lie, and winner doesn't get anything, I don't think. Number one, growing up, I used to want to be a mortician. So one summer in high school, my parents sent me to cadaver camp, where I got to study dead bodies in the flesh. Number two, I used to date a guy who had a foot fetish. And one day I was moving my treadmill and I dropped the treadmill on my feet and it broke a bunch of my toes and toenails, so he couldn't suck on them. So he dumped me. I guess you could say we lost our footing. Number three, sometimes I batch my OnlyFans content and I put it in a shared album called OnlyFans, which unfortunately is next to my shared family album called OnlyFans. So one time I batched my content to the wrong album. I sent all of it to the OnlyFans, custom content for my aunt Linda. Lock it in, comment your answer, and if you get it wrong, don't worry, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Last episode, I spat out expired milk and drooled all over my chest, which now that I think about it is normally behind a $7 paywall. Tonight, you submitted 5 questions. I have 5 salsas. They both increase in intensity as we go. This is Chip Gets Real. Level 1. Wait, what if I'm allergic? What's something people wouldn't guess about you just by looking at you? I'm not allergic? Okay. I have a social kink, which is I like to go to karaoke, but I don't sing. I just like to cheer people on alone in the back. Kind of like Randy Jackson, not Simon Cowell, because I'm not judgmental like that, but you wouldn't think about that when you look at me, that I have a social karaoke kink. Did you think that? Right? You didn't think that. This is Mrs. She's married. Renfro's. Salsa. Medium. I have my trusty chip. A big chip. Have you ever been the problem in a relationship? Oh. Boy, have I. I'm always the problem, but it all started in high school. Oh, actually, there's some afterkick to that. If you couldn't tell, I went to an all-girls high school, and at 16, I didn't know how to interact with men. And at my grown age, I still don't actually, thank you for asking. But I had a boyfriend, went to the public school, I went to the all-girls school, and I made him a list of girls he could talk to. One girl on the approved list. So one day, he gets caught talking to a girl on the non-approved list. We all had a gossip website called Dirty Laundry, and I wrote in and said that he was seen cheating on me with the girl on the non-approved list. And then I went crazy on him, even though I made the whole thing up. And you wanna know what that motherfucker did? He ended up marrying the girl on the approved list. He married her. You can beep out their names. Oh, yeah, I was the problem, but I was also right. Maybe you could send me a fruit basket or something. Just kidding. Level 3, pace, chunky, salsa, hot. I heard a gasp from someone in the studio. What's something people don't understand about what you do? That was the gasp?
Yes. I was like, oh no, he's gasping.
People don't understand that Instagram is my job. I might look like a self-obsessed, self-righteous thought, and I am. But it's also my job. And I'm like, oh wow, they must think that I have a personality disorder. But really, I'm just trying to pay my rent. Level 4, Melinda's ghost pepper sauce. What's something you thought would make you happy, but didn't?
I wouldn't have done that. Oh shit, she's really committed to
I'm seeing the light. I thought getting my dream car would make me happy. I went to the lot and, you know, I was so excited. I finally got my first big paycheck and I say I want to wrap it in green for some reason. He says, great. I signed the contract. The next day, I'm in a photo shoot and a couple shots, and David texts me and he says, ready to go. We've got black on red. Everything's good to go. We're gonna have it delivered to your house. I don't know what black on red means. I thought like the little sports letters were red. 2 weeks goes by and a fucking Santa mobile pulls up. Black on red meant red interior. Black meant before they wrap it. So I had a freaking Fast and Furious 7 Santa Claus mobile, and it was the ugliest effing thing I've ever seen. Level 5, Louisiana ghost pepper puree. Call your parents and ask them how they feel about you being on OnlyFans. Okay, let's call my dad first. Shooting my show and the people want to know how you feel about me being on OnlyFans.
Come on, teasing me. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I let you live your life. I educated you, helped educate you, and then you do your thing. I'm not part of that. What are you doing there?
Oh.
I don't want to know. Hey, does your mom know about this?
Okay, now let's call my mom.
Hey there.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Paige.
I'm shooting my show, and one of the questions is, how do you feel about me being on OnlyFans?
Oh, wow. Well, that's a great question.
Thanks.
I have to tell you that I have my OnlyFans slides on right now. And I'm really proud of you. I'm excited for you. I think that you do a lot for your line of work for other people.
Yeah.
And I'm just really proud of you about how hard that work is. And I know that you give it 24/7 every fucking day. There's no shame involved. It's just pure work, and it's something people are really passionate about. And, I'm all for it. Hey, love you.
Love you,
Bye.
bye. Okay, you got answers. I now have a medical condition. That was Chip Gets Real.
It's time for Extreme Makeover Hinge Edition. Move that bus. And by bus, I mean your personality. You guys have sent me in your Hinge profiles, and tonight I've chosen one lucky victim. But first, whether you're a man, woman, incel, cat, or inanimate object, every dating profile should practice ARST. Stick with me now. A is for accuracy. Your profile should actually reflect your real life. If you went on one Miami boys trip a year ago and all 8 photos are from that trip, I don't know anything about your actual life. I just know you like clase azul. R is for range. Every photo should show something different about you. If you like to hike, show me you hiking. If you like astrology, show me what sign you are. Unless you are a Gemini, you should keep that shit to yourself. S is for specifics. I have a list. Specifics. Just ask is not a personality. I would rather you ChatGPT answers to Hinge prompts instead of say just ask. E is for edging. I'm just kidding. E is for effort. If your profile looks lazy, I'll assume that you are. Again, phone a friend. Ask the audience. Send it to a friend that's a girl and she needs to okay your photos. And note, if you just got divorced and you kept your wedding ring on in all your photos, girls are gonna see that. I know from personal experience. D, dating intent. I wanna know what you're actually looking for. Yes, actually. And don't lie to get in someone's panties. See if James, our first victim, has practiced ARST. Okay, everyone, this is James, our lucky winner for the night. All right, okay, first, I would move the last photo to the front, okay? Covering your eyes is giving me hiding. Like, what are you hiding from? Are you hiding from me? Are you hiding from the feds? Are you hiding from the truth? Your last photo of you in the tux, that's what the ladies want to see. Dating intent. You've got your dating intent. All right, long-term relationship open to short. You were committed to someone you thought would be your wife, before you discovered her other activities, like gibbo. Took some time to myself before it was 10 years went by. So I would probably erase that. Okay, James? If you're talking about your wife or your girlfriend or someone you were in love with on your dating profile, I'm automatically assuming that you're not over her, and I would be right by assuming that. So I would just delete that. I think that would be helpful. Moving on, I love your luscious locks. What is that, Tresemme? I'm at your life goal. Road trip to all 50 states. I love that. Including an activity where I feel like I could be a part of it with you, A++. A++, James. You laying across your name, I like it. Big dick energy. Simple pleasures. Going somewhere to just enjoy it for what it is. Sitting on the beach to watch the tide come in, or on a hill at dusk to see the moon rise. Embrace 0 mph. James, we do not want to embrace 0 mph. That makes me feel like you're not going to plan a date, okay? We need at least 25 mph. Okay, James, you had the D, you had the dating intent, so I'm going to permit you to have an open house. That concludes Extreme Makeover Hinge Edition, and if you like your nuts lightly roasted, submit your profiles.
Well, thank God that's over. We meet again. Just me, you, and this giant screen I put in between us. But go ahead and do me a favor. Move your phone to your left hand. No, not for that. You're gonna need your right hand to complain in the comments. It's time for hot takes. Okay, my hot take is whoever invented the whole peeing on a jellyfish thing, they just had a kink. Hear me out, all right? That's not science, that's story. And people don't remember what actually works. They remember what's memorable to them. If you're with your group of friends, you're not gonna have someone say, oh, you should put vinegar on that jellyfish sting. You wouldn't say it because it's not repeatable. Anything salacious, anything grotesque, anything weird, that's what people remember, and that's how folklore started. Can you imagine and picture exactly how this whole thing went down? Think about it. Probably in Australia, all right, let's be real. There was a guy and a girl they're dating, and he's got a kink. He likes the golden showers. He's golden shower kink boy, and she has a jellyfish sting. And he knows that this is his big moment. So what does he do? He tells her about it. And she agrees because she trusts him. That's her boyfriend. So he pees on her. And look, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't work, but that doesn't even matter. What matters is that people saw them. People heard about it, and they went home, they told someone who told someone who told someone, and then it ended up on a Friends episode. And now it's cemented in our culture that if you pee on a jellyfish sting, it'll get rid of the burn, and it doesn't. And it doesn't even matter that it doesn't, because that's what people remember. Which means it wasn't science. It was just one very confident freak who in front of his friends just had a kink. Okay, and that concludes tonight's episode of whatever this qualifies as. I'm sober, I'm pruny, and I somehow have less brain cells than I did 13 minutes ago. If you made it to the end, you deserve a kiss. And remember, I was recommended by 4 out of 5 people who recommend things, so just hit subscribe.
You guys, this is great. I think I'm bipolar.
I like this a lot.
We're gonna have graphics and cuts. Everyone's looking at my tits.
Yeah.
I like this. Have you noticed I do like this a lot?
No.
Is this over now?
You're doing the intro.
Ugh. I definitely have something going on.
It's like we're just going with that one.
Ding.